Bum 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 bum. Yeah! You know what I'm talking about? You son of a beep! Okay. So now we wanna, you know, before we head back to the dorm, I think there's a hidden side quest we can get. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. And there's 2 different bonding events we can do, I believe.
Right.
Bum ba bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Freaking Newfie style is. That's just the way it is. Can't do nothing about it. How you doing? Doing alright, man? Inconceivable. To think that I could be defeated so thoroughly, and by a lady at that. That Friedel, her strength is inhuman. He got taught a lesson. What? What? Probably shouldn't bother him while he's stewing in his own rage. Ugh, it's just been misfortune after misfortune lately. Get out of my sight. I'm hardly in the mood to engage with the likes of you. Well, if you insist. He's incredibly salty right now. That's what he gets. The freaking punk ass. So I think we can get a side quest by talking to the janitor. Wherever he may be right now. We can't get into the conference room. Do-do-do-do-do. We can't get into the principal's office either. Principal Van Dyke seems to be absent. That's too bad. How you doing? Instructor Makarov, smoking on campus is strictly prohibited. Just as I have told you over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Bum 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 ba bum. Oh, sorry about that. Just like sorry about that. Man, he's really worked up today, isn't he? How you doing? How many times must I tell him that the school is a no-smoking zone? Makes me want to puke. Walks off. Coach, you forgot your cigarette. Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh. I apologize, but I have a considerable amount of work that needs finishing. Haha, you and me both. And that's exactly why we need a drink. It's our chance to unburden ourselves by grumbling about all the hardships we face. Wait, I think you missed my point. Uh-huh. You should take a break from work sometime and join me. Think of it as a chance to get some quality bonding time in with a fellow instructor. Oh boy. Poor guy. Thomas is just like that guy that nobody likes. Like Vegastar. The Wind Orchestra will finally be performing next month. It's been a pleasure to see them all practice and grow. I eagerly await the chance to see the fruits of their efforts on the stage. Cool. Hearing about Heimdall's summer festival really takes me back. Oh, have you been to Heimdall? I used to work there, actually. I worked at a Walgreens. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend the summer festival very often, since the job had me traveling all the time. Oh my! I can only imagine you had quite the busy workplace. Is Fee's not here anymore. She probably went somewhere else to take a nap. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you're actually still here for once. President Van Dyke is currently away on business. With Heimdall's summer festival approaching, he's being drawn into meetings left and right. He's always so busy this time of year. That's too bad. I'm running in the halls and no one can give me a detention, because most people have gone home. Mwahaha. You will never give me a detention. Never. Mwahaha. I can run in the halls all I want. You can't do nothing about it. You punks. Oh boy. He looks scared to death. Ooh, if it isn't my darling Vincent, mind if I join you? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid you've caught me right as I was leaving. Come now, darling, no need to be shy. Don't be shy now. Allow me to take you all the way home. Oh, dear God in heaven. I baked some more cookies just for you. They're filled with love, literally. Just try them and see. Oh my God in heaven. Wah! I'm begging you, for the love of Adios, please stay away. Ew. Oh my, the predator has finally come upon its prey. Will Master Vincent Hernandez discover the means to wriggle his way out of this situation? I shall be by his side every step of the way. I think he's screwed. Just the way it goes, man. Can't do nothing about it. Elliot's playing the piano like a fart knocker. Didn't you know? How you doing? Were you playing the piano, Elliot? Probably the same piano that Robert had to bring over. Huh, yep. I thought it might lighten my spirits a bit. I'm starting to feel a little nervous now that our performance is coming up. Ah, right. Sorry for interrupting you. You're performing at the church in town, right? Yes, that's the one. We're hoping a lot of the townspeople and kids will come out and see us. They're gonna perform an Evanescence song, didn't you know? The Wind Orchestra holds a concert like this every year. Last year's was apparently a huge success. Oh, really? Guess I should go see it if I have the time. Thanks, I really hope you can make it. You know, now I'm kind of interested in hearing him play the piano. Sure, why not? Hey there, Elliot. Would you mind playing the piano a little for me? Sure thing, I'd like that. What should I play? He's playing the piano, by God. He should play My Last Breath. That would be cool. Phew. I haven't played the piano in ages, so that was probably an ordeal for the ears. Nah, it was fine. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I thought that sounded great. Given how good you are at the violin, I'm impressed you found the time to become a great piano player, too. He's a musical prodigy! It's not a big deal. I mean, most people can't even play one instrument. You're over here playing two of them. Like a pro. I tried every instrument you could think of back when I was still set on becoming a musician. That's all there is to it. You say that like that's not impressive in of itself. Chase Bank style. Especially when you can still play so well after all this time. It didn't hurt that I always had one pianist in particular to look up to. She was the reason I even got interested in music in the first place. It was Amy Lee, didn't you know? I guess that inspired me to put just as much effort into the piano as I did the violin. She must have really been something. I've never even gotten close to her level, though. Well, obviously. So what if I can play a ton of instruments? It probably means I'll never stick with one long enough to master it. Yeah, well... I don't have that willpower. I've always given up halfway like Vegastar. Never making it to the end of anything. I never even finished Luigi's Adventure. I gave up in World 7. That's probably why I gave up on my dream to become a musician, too. Elliot. Sorry. Didn't mean to darken the mood all of a sudden. No worries. If anything, I'm happy you were able to open up to me like that. Besides, it shows me just how much you really do love music. Huh? I don't think you tried out a bunch of instruments just so you could find one to study. Music's what speaks to you. Seems only natural you'd want to learn how to hear all it's saying. If you didn't have that genuine passion, there's no way you would have gotten as good as you are. Indeed. If you ask me, being able to love music like that is a talent all its own. Rin? Maybe I wasn't wrong after all. Maybe not. Huh? Wrong about what? Nothing, just talking to myself. Thanks, though. That really cheered me up. I'll be sure to bring that attitude into the performance next month. That's coolio. Good to hear. I'll be cheering you on. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Oh. 69, dude. It's freaking Elliot! Thanks, Marine. That really cheered me up. I'll make sure that next month's performance goes off without a hitch. Without a hitch! Which rhymes with bitch, and ditch, and Mitch, and pitch. Alright. Anywho. There's Mint! Oh no! I was fiddling with Hibel's violin, and, one of the strings kinda snapped. Ruh-roh. But that happens all the time, right? He can fix it no problem. Can he? I don't know, man. I just don't know. The art room! Oh, look who's here as always. I was in a slump just a short while ago, but it didn't last long. I took my own advice and worked straight through it. That's good. The best thing to do is kick slumps in the ball sack. That's what you gotta do. Teach them a lesson they'll never forget. Wahaha and such. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody's on the roof! And it's not Santa Claus. It's a kitty! Always in a random spot. Give her fresh milk, of course. Okay. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Library style. Franklin style, even. Oh look, Crow has another book overdue. It must be the day of the week ending in Y. I swear, how many times must I tell that boy that he needs to return his books on time before it sticks? Next thing you know, he's gonna ruin a library book by leaving it out in the rain. At this rate, he'll have more books in his dorm room than we have in the library itself by the time he graduates. Meh. Useless. A number of important guests are invited to the banquet held at the Imperial Palace each year. Pretty much. I imagine my father and brother's names are on the guest list, being members of one of the 4 great houses, but with the tensions between the armies and other ongoing issues, I'm not certain what they'll choose to do this year. Not that it's any of my business, of course, because a horse is a horse, of course. Our field study in Nord got me interested in reading about several old legends. Like the Legend of Heroes. That's how I ended up coming to the library with Eustace. I'm hoping he can point me towards some good books on the subject. Just don't leave them out in the rain, man. That's literally the worst thing you could do, ever. That's even worse than murder. I'm telling you. Because it is in fact murder. It's the murder of literature. And you can't do that on television. You can't even do that on pay-per-view. It's illegal. You know what I'm talking about? Just the way it goes. Can't do nothing about it. Hey there, James. James Kirkpatrick. I'm planning on watching the summer races myself. The first day of the summer festival is a free day here at the Academy, by the way. It's a public holiday over in Heimdall, see, and Trista's on the outskirts, but we're close enough to take the day off. Because we're lazy a-holes. That's why. Link of Soul style. Nothing new. Nothing new, nowhere to explore. It's disgusting. You sick little bastard. Cafeteria. That Toe is a really hard worker. She spends her free days doing student council work, and her grades are still the highest out of all the second years. I can't help but worry about her when I see her working so late, though. She's gonna give herself gray hairs if she keeps overworking herself like that. I hear Newfie has some gray hair. And it's all thanks to Silver Surfer. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. Why don't you join a club? It's not like it's too late. I'm sure you could get into one if you wanted. Maybe he doesn't want to join a club. You ever think about that? Nah, I'm not interested in any of them. Maybe I'd join a really cool culture club, maybe. I think there's a musical group called Culture Club. Upper class and lower class students not getting along is nothing new. People normally get over their prejudices and become friends by summer, though. The upper class students aren't bad kids after all. Well, some of them are. Some of them are terrible kids. Like Link of Soul. Like how Franklin offered popcorn to people and painted a worm on his finger. And stuck it in the hole in the bag. Oh my god, Franklin's a jerk. Franklin is what we in the business would call a little bastard. That's exactly what he is. His parents would be disgusted by his behavior. I'm telling you. Ridiculous. So our club's gonna shut down if we lose next month's match. Sorry, Machias. Seems like they went ahead and forced this through approval somehow. What a waste. I thought this year was really looking up once you joined. It's not over yet, Stefan. If they've hit us this hard, that's all the more reason to hit back even harder. We're gonna completely annihilate them. Machias is gonna pull out a shotgun. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Machias is right. If we want to keep this club alive, we'll need to come at them with everything we have, We can even have some smart guys move around their pieces. And use a chess editor. Both our clubs are around the same level when you look at raw playing ability. That means all I need to do is step up my game and show them they messed with the wrong club. Yeah. Chess style. Bum, 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 bum. Barrel. Oh, it's you. I'm afraid fate has dealt you a terrible hand today. What? Why, hello, Rain. How are you today? That's how most people start their conversations. Is that really so hard? My apologies. I wholeheartedly suggest that you take special care, though. Oh boy. I'm afraid you're en route to very bad luck today. I wholeheartedly suggest that you take special care. Oh boy. Oh, there's no point in playing the lottery, I guess. Link of Soul knows what I'm talking about. Or when he offered someone fruit juice in a cup with tiny holes, so they spilled juice on themselves. Oh my god! That's almost as bad as giving someone a jar full of fake worms that shoot out when you open it. Or the cardboard flavored bubble gum. How would you like to accompany me to the summer festival, Toa? Everyone needs a break every now and then, and this seems like a perfect one. I'd like to, at least. Maybe if I can get all this work out of the way. There are about 1 million things I'd rather do than attend a boring garden party. Walking through the summer festival arm in arm with Toa, for instance. Or, you know, loosening the lid on a salt and pepper shaker. That's always a classic. Going to the summer festival would be awfully nice. Maybe if I manage to finish all of this work. Bum ba bum. Do 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 do. Ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum. It only happened because of the new video converter that I had to use. But it's since fixed itself, so... that's nice. Bum, bum, bum. It's a bike. We found a magazine that's offering prizes. If you can pick the winners at the summer races, time to finally cash in on all the time I spent at the tracks watching and wishing I had the money to bet. Heh, I pretty much got this contest wrapped up with a bow already. That's nice. Bum bum bum. A candy bar on a rope, but when Franklin grabbed it, a bucket of mud fell on him. The old schoolhouse is just full of surprises, isn't it? First the elevator, now the mechanical red door. And of course, the most classic one of all. Somebody put super glue on this chair. What a nasty prank. Maybe I should go check it out when I finally get some free time. Just not now, though. I'm totally exhausted after all that work. Maybe my brain could use a little jump start from that super sweet donut I got tucked away in the cupboard. Somebody check my brain. He couldn't look any happier if I gave him 1,000,000 Mira. He's as happy as a dog with 2 willies, didn't you know? He must really love sweet things. All this work has really wiped me out. Might be time to reward myself with that tasty donut I've been saving. Yeah, you and your donut. Because you're a police officer and such. MKF has had numerous updates, but I only play the stable updates. Because the unstable updates are usually full of all kinds of bugs and such. Plus then, when there's a stable update, there's a lot more new content. So that's kind of a thing. It's Fee! They say flowers reflect the heart of whoever raises them. I'm sure Fee's flowers will get better as soon as she overcomes whatever issue she's dealing with. It's Fee! The flowers I'm trying to raise aren't doing great. Maybe I can raise flowers after all. Maybe I can't raise flowers after all. That's too bad. I guess people like me can't make flowers bloom. That's a shame. You hate to see it happen. Not gonna bother with such shenanigans. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Into the gymnasium. Ba-ba-ba. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Zero can't jump on enemies. What the beep? One time, Sophia tried to get Dorothy to look into a kaleidoscope with charcoal on the edges. That's kicking it old school right there. Laura's in the training hall! First time that's ever happened. What's Laura doing here? Looks like she's really concentrating. She's taking in that orange juice. Is she practicing her cuts here? Well, I can't see any downsides to watching Laura train. Maybe I'll even learn a thing or two. Yeah. It might be best to just observe from a distance. She might cut you in half, you know. It's Laura! Hi! Ooh. Yeah! My god. She's kicking the air's ass, didn't you know? Ooh. Impressive as always, Laura. Oh, Reen, I didn't see you come in. Huh, sorry. I saw you practicing and couldn't help but stand and watch. Do-do-do. I didn't want to break your concentration with some big greeting either. I'm glad I didn't, because your form was spectacular. Indeed. Soul Calibur, not quite. That's very kind of you, Reen. But there's no need to lie. You're a skilled enough swordsman to have seen the uncertainty in my every swing just now. Sorry, I guess that was out of line. I understand your desire to protect my feelings, but I still have a way to go. There's nothing more to it. I was hoping that practice would clear my mind, but unfortunately, that was not the case. I'm guessing that has something to do with Fee. Elisa told me that, as Fee's elder, I shouldn't let my emotions get to me so much. Yeah, well... One time Blanche was bragging about her romance life when she sat on a whoopee cushion. That's a perfectly reasonable expectation, but I find myself failing to do so time after time. Time after time. I suppose this means I'm more hot-headed than I thought. Laura, listen. I'm not going to pretend I understand exactly what's going on between the two of you, but I don't think there's any need to force yourself to be any more of an adult than you are. What? For one thing, we're not adults. We're students, and we're here in part to learn how to be adults. Do-do-do. It's like swordsmanship. No matter how hard you train, you can't rush mastery. These things take time, right? There you go. That's why I don't think you should try to will yourself into adulthood. Reen, if you ever need to clear your mind, just give me a call. As long as you're not John, I'll answer the phone. We're both pursuing the way of the sword, so the least I can do is spar with you every once in a while. Damn right. If you wanted to, we could even go at it right now. That won't be necessary. I'd like to take the time to think things over on my own today. That's perfectly fine. I do appreciate your offer, though. And I'll be sure to take you up on it once I've resolved my current concerns. Got it. Really looking forward to that. Huh, thank you, Rain. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Your bond with Laura strengthened. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah. Laura style. I look forward to crossing swords with you myself. I'll be sure to issue a formal challenge to you once I've dealt with my current concerns. Okay. Somebody's in the pool! I peed in your pool! I peed in your pool! Yay! It's Monica, of course. Laura went off to the training hall all on her own. I hope she cheers up before too long. Monica's practicing her swimming. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Anybody upstairs? Probably not. There's rarely people upstairs. Oh, there's 2 people upstairs, by God. How you doing? Logins. Heh, I haven't had a serious duel with someone in quite some time now. Patrick isn't so bad himself. Like anyone's gonna believe that after the way you demolished him. Holy hell. Even I don't stand a chance when you go all out. But I guess that's what makes you the terror of the fencing club. Mwahaha. No kidding, you completely destroyed him. Brought back some terrifying memories of when I had to go through the same thing. You're damn right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That was a blast. It's been a while since I took a fight so seriously. Patrick's pretty good himself. But you just wiped the floor with him. He never had a chance. Like when someone plays blackjack with me. It's just not gonna happen.